What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers report. And in this video, I'm going to be proposing 3 trades from the Miami Marlins to the Texas Rangers. And this is actually, I'm getting the trades from Nolan Writin. So I didn't create these trades. So if you guys go crazy in the comment section, that isn't because I created these trades. They are from Nolan Writin. It's a really good blog site for Texas Rangers content, so I'll have that link down below. But 3 trades with the Miami Marlins, and I just think it's notable that Rangers fans and MLB fans in general should look at the trade market as most people do, because it's not all about the free agents. And Miami has some starting pitchers, and after Kershaw and Rodon, there isn't really many good starting pitchers. But if this is your first time watching, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because I'm your #1 source for all things Texas Rangers. So this first trade proposal has right-handed pitcher Elieser Hernandez getting sent to Texas Rangers, and in exchange, the Miami Marlins would receive David Swinzel, Texas Rangers prospect, who in my opinion has fallen off. I know other people in the organization still have him as a high regarded prospect because he was our 2019 first round pick along with Josh Young, but then we'd also be sending Willie Calhoun. And honestly, this doesn't sound like a bad trade. Elieser Hernandez has some good big league experience. He would definitely be a starter in our rotation. I do think he's better than Dane Dunning. He had a 4.18 ERA last year and 10 starts. And then, the season before, in the COVID-19 season, he had a 3.16 ERA and 6 starts. But if you look at his baseball savant statistics, metrics, they aren't the best. That doesn't tell everything, but he is cheap. So let me pull up his contract. This next year, he is estimated to make $1.5 million, and the Rangers would get control of him for the next 3 years, all the way to 2024. So nice, controllable pitcher. Will he be an ace for you? No. Would he be above Dane Dunning? I think so. So you could theoretically look at a rotation with Clayton Kershaw if he were to be signed, Jon Gray, Elieser Hernandez, Dane Dunning, and then Taylor Hearn. Not the best in the world, but that does help it get better. And for Willie Calhoun, I do think his time in Texas could be coming up to an end if he doesn't put it together soon, because the Rangers want to see on the field production. Calhoun does have the same amount of team control as Elieser Hernandez. I don't think this is the worst trade. It definitely could help out the Rangers. But let's go to the second trade. This one's actually interesting. So the Rangers would get right-handed pitcher Sixto Sanchez, big prospect. But there has been injuries, and concerns with the team that could get him traded, could get him sent out. If you're basketball fans, same thing that's happening with Ben Simmons. By getting sent to the Marlins, Nolan Writin has Justin Foscue, Ezekiel Duran, and Tekoa Roby. I think this is notable, one, because Sixto Sanchez is still, I think, a highly regarded prospect. I don't think he has the prospect status, but this is a overpowering pitcher with a plus fastball that touches 100, and his breaking stuff is nasty. And I think he reached the majors, I think in the shortened 2020 season, and he looked like he could be an ace, but he had to get Tommy John, and so that's gonna lower his trade value. And he doesn't like being in Miami, because back in 2020 he thought he should be in the majors, but the Marlins sent him to the alternate training site, and he injured his arm at the alternate training site, and now he doesn't even agree with the rehab process that's going on. And for a guy that was the headliner in the JT Realmuto trade, now he's getting replaced by guys like Trevor Rogers, Sandy Alcantara, Pablo Lopez, and he's gonna be fighting for the 4th spot, given if he's healthy. a trade could make sense, but I do think the Marlins organization still has high praise for him. Personally, coming off Tommy John, I don't know if I'd be willing to give up Foscue and Duran and Tekoa Roby, but if the trade talks were to lessen, I do think I would show interest. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Sixto Sanchez, I do think, could definitely be better than Elieser Hernandez going into next year. Granted, if he's healthy, and the potential could be crazy upside. And that's what the Rangers really need is starting pitching, and that's what these two trades have targeted. But this next trade is interesting. So it has the Rangers getting outfielder Garrett Cooper, and the Marlins would get second baseman Trevor Hauver, third baseman Sherman Apostle, and first baseman Blaine Crim. This trade I don't like at all. I am a guy that kind of likes to keep the prospects, but I will wheel and deal when the right trade appears. And yeah, I know that Blaine Crim seems like a one-dimensional player, kind of like Curtis Terry. Blaine Crim's bat is going to have to carry him. He's not athletic. Sherman Apostle is a falling off prospect, so it could logically make sense to trade him while he still has some value. And Trevor Hauver, we got him in the Joey Gallo deal. His bat is going to carry him, but he is kind of a versatile guy. His defense doesn't stand out at any particular position, but so those prospects aren't like the best. But for only 2 years of Garrett Cooper, and Garrett Cooper isn't a guy that's like proven at the major league level. I think he's only had one good year in 2019, and granted, 2019 was when the juice balls were in the MLB. So I don't like this trade at all, and I don't know if I already said this, but you'd only get 2 years of Garrett Cooper. Yeah, you'd get 3 years of Elieser Hernandez, but pitching has more of an impact on your team than an outfield. And obviously, the Rangers do need an outfield. They need outfield help because Cole Calhoun, he's probably just going to be above replacement level. Who knows if Adolis can get back to what he was last year. And towards the end, he was doing terrible. And we all know the strikeouts are a thing. So if you actually look at his actual numbers, he was only an average hitter. So we would definitely need Adolis to actually step it up. So the outfield is a big need, but for only 2 years, Garrett Cooper giving up those prospects, no, I'd rather, if I miss out on Seiya Suzuki or Kyle Schwarber, I would rather go for a Jock Peterson, Eddie Rosario, Jorge Soler, one of those type of players. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you like the trade for Elieser Hernandez, Sixto Sanchez, Garrett Cooper? Granted, these were all from Nolan Writin, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Would you do any of these trades if you were the Rangers? And do you like this style of the video that I presented? Do you like me looking over the trades from Nolan Writin, the 3 trades, or would you rather me make up my own trades and only do one? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.